Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rumana and you are watching Rummi Talks. In today's video I will be speaking about Istikhara, the method of performing Istikhara, and what is the purpose of performing Istikhara and why a person should perform it. So firstly, as I have mentioned various times before, we will go towards the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Wasta'inu bis-sabri was-salah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, seek help through patience and prayer. Ta'inu means to seek a guidance, seek some type of counsel, to seek advice. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that the best form of seeking advice and seeking counsel and seeking guidance is through having patience and through prayer. So Salatul Istikhara is a form of prayer that we perform which helps us to seek guidance and to seek counsel from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first thing is, why is Istikhara done? Istikhara is done when a person does not know whether a certain action, option or a choice that they are making is good or not. This is the reason why Istikhara is done, to see whether something is in your favor or is not in your favor. For example, starting a new job, marrying someone, starting a new career, choosing subjects at school. It could basically be anything. And Istikhara is, what Istikhara literally means is to seek help. The second thing that we need to look at is, when can we perform Istikhara? Istikhara can be performed at any time in the day except from the 3 times which are makruh. And the 3 times which are makruh times, meaning the disliked times, are number 1, immediately after sunrise, which is straight after Fajr. The second place when it is makruh time is at the time of Zawal. That is when the sun is at its highest peak. And the third place is 20 minutes, approximately 20 minutes before sunset. So about 20 minutes before Maghrib. These are the 3 times when it is makruh to perform Istikhara. The third thing that we are going to look at now is the method. What is the method of performing Istikhara? It is very simple and very easy. You have to perform 2 rak'at, which meaning 2 units of prayer, as normal, the way you would normally do it. Once you have completed the 2 rak'at, then you should raise your hands and perform a dua. And the dua is as follows. So once you have recited the dua that I have just put up on the screen for you, you have to recite durood, which is salawat at the start and salawat at the end as well. Now in the dua that you are reciting, I've highlighted certain parts. Now the parts which are highlighted are the parts when you should have the thing in your mind which you are performing Istikhara for. So if you are performing Istikhara for a job, then you should keep your job in your mind when you are reading the dua. If you are performing Istikhara for marriage, then again you should keep the marriage in your mind when you are reading this dua. And the highlighted parts, they are there, and I will also put up the English translation for you now so you know what you are reading. Now, the fourth thing that we are going to look at are the signs that we received once we have performed Istikhara. Now, it is not necessary that the signs are going to come to you in dreams or even in a feeling. It may happen, but it's not always going to happen like that. The whole purpose of Istikhara is that you are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide you to that which is good for you. The path may just become really easy for you, and once the path becomes easy for you, that is a way of Allah's guidance for you towards that action. Let's say if you do have a dream after you have performed the Istikhara and you see, like for example, the colors of white or green, or you see light in your dream, that is a good sign. If you see something like red, or you see like dogs or snakes or things like this, then that is usually a negative sign. So if you do see the positive signs, then you should basically go for it. If you see the negative signs and you see like darkness and things, then you should avoid it and stop it there and then, and basically don't go for it. The next thing that we need to look at now, I think it's number 5, is how long should we perform Istikhara for? Now usually you should perform it as many times as you like. The more times you perform it, the more clearer your guidance will become to you, and the more clearer your decision will basically be for you. So the more times you perform it, the better it is, but you should not linger in that decision. You shouldn't like be performing it for the whole of the year or the whole of 2 years and still be indecisive about what decision you're going to make. the Prophet ﷺ mentioned in a hadith that a person should perform it up to 7 times. Istikhara must be performed up to 7 times, and then after the 7th time the person should make a decision. As I mentioned, Istikhara is very simple and very easy. Istikhara is something which not only do you have to perform for marriage related issues. Istikhara can be performed for all types of things. There's a really big misconception that you should only perform Istikhara when it comes to marriages, but no, that's not correct. Our elders and our teachers would always say that they would perform Istikhara for every single thing, you know, from going to gatherings, to events, to classes, to all types of things, to begin teaching at a certain institute. Every single thing they will perform Istikhara for it. Even for like building extensions, if you're planning on doing an extension on your house, perform Istikhara, ask Allah for guidance. Is it something which will be in your favor, or is something which will be against you on the day of Qiyamah? If you do have any further questions on Istikhara, you can email me on rummitalks@outlook.com, or if you have any issues on anything else you would like for me to speak on, then you are more than welcome to message me and email me. And yep, follow me on my social media on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Romana23, and inshallah stay connected. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless each and every one of you for watching the video today. Be sure to share and subscribe and like and comment and all that good stuff, inshallah. And I pray that you all benefited from this, and yep, I pray that it was a form of goodness for you and for me. Jazakumullah khair to all of you, and I will be with you very soon. Until next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.